What's up, design family, and welcome back to another episode of Fittdesign TV. Before we get started, if you guys are not subscribed, please consider doing so. We put out great content on a week-to-week basis, and it would mean the absolute world to us for you to join us along for the ride. On today's episode, we'll be looking at the different material options to consider for sportswear leggings. This is by far one of the most staple pieces in any activewear wardrobe, and depending on the fabric you use, this staple piece can take on a lot of functionality. So in the market, there are a ton of different fabric options to choose from. Each is going to add a specific value add to the product and provide it with a specific use case scenario. So with so many options to choose out there, which is going to be the right one for you? This is exactly what we're going to be discussing in today's short and quick episode. Hey guys, and welcome to Fittdesign TV. So glad to have you here. On this channel, we discuss all things sports fashion, graphic design, manufacturing, and technology. We'll discuss key topics, answer pressing questions, and provide actionable steps on starting your own product line. If you're interested in any of the above topics, stick around. You're in for a good one. Number one on our list, and although this may seem like an initially odd choice, is going to be cotton. And based on what we know about cotton's sports performance, it doesn't necessarily belong on this list in a sports performance category. But let's face it, leggings are going to take you through different parts of your day. And one of them is definitely going to be comfort. I think cotton is a great option if you're looking for a pair of leggings that can be thrown around at home and provide more of a lounge or a cozy vibe to them. Again, cotton brings a lot of positive characteristics to it. It's non-allergenic, it's extremely soft, it's a familiar touch and feel, and ultimately it's quite breathable. However, don't expect to be putting your cotton leggings through its sports performance paces. Unlike polyester or nylon, cotton will wear out easily over time. It's definitely less robust than some of these synthetic fibers that are on the market, and what will happen over time, especially with a 100% cotton pair of leggings, is it'll start to lose its shape. The fibers will gradually deform over time, and you won't have the same fit that you once had. So definitely keep that in mind, and definitely opt for cotton as a pair of more toned down and casual leggings, especially for home use. Also, something to note, yes, once dry, your cotton leggings are going to be extremely breathable and comfortable. However, they are horrible at wicking sweat away. What ends up happening is the pores of the textile, once they become damp, and because of their lack of ability to transmit that moisture, they clog up, and wearing these leggings, especially in a sweaty workout, can definitely become very, very uncomfortable. Number two on our list is going to be nylon. This is an ideal fiber base for sports performance leggings, especially because of its sweat wicking and form-fitting characteristics. Also, nylon is considered in the industry as synthetic silk. It's actually created as an alternative to silk in the early part of the century. However, when it comes to nylon's robustness, its durability long-term, yes, its synthetic nature is going to make it much more robust than some of the natural fibers. However, it's definitely going to suffer a little bit when compared to polyester. So when it comes to washing a particularly expensive pair of nylon leggings, you may want to hand wash, and you may definitely want to avoid using chemicals on the product. Number three is polyester. Again, this is a great option for an activewear legging or someone that wants a legging that's going to match their active lifestyle. Polyester is considered the king or the queen of the legging fabric range because of its durability, robustness, and its general breathability and stretchability. However, unlike some of its natural counterparts, when it comes to its ability to diminish the effective odor, it is not as good. If you leave the moisture to build up in a polyester pair of leggings, this may cause odor long term. So what I would recommend if you're going for a polyester based legging, potentially look at bringing in antimicrobial finishing. There's a ton of different options out there that you can choose from, but some of the most well-known, you'll see these in brands like Lululemon, is either a silver thread lining, either a gold lining, or a charcoal bamboo lining, or even if you want to treat the fabric with a wash, you can use a hydrogen peroxide wash. This will help stave off the bacteria that cause actual odor in a garment, and will help your garments feeling fresher for longer. Number 4 on our list, and last but definitely not least, is going to be wool. Wool in the fashion industry is considered the go-to fiber for warmth. Whilst it's going to still be breathable and lightweight, wool does a great job at actually trapping heat when you need it the most. And since this is a natural fiber, it's going to do a great job at actually staving off odors because of its naturally antimicrobial properties. Typically in the industry, we see this wool merged or mixed with synthetic fibers that are going to help it when it comes to its stretch and its robustness long term. Some common fibers that we see in wool blends are going to be polyester and even spandex. However, because of wool's scarcity compared to some of these synthetic fibers on this list, it's definitely going to be a lot more expensive and maybe even be prohibitive to some customers. So definitely bear that in mind. Well, that is pretty much it, guys. That is a wrap on today's episode. Hopefully by now you have a better idea of the different options that are available to you on the market. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to see other topics like this, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you, and ultimately we'd love to get your input on what you'd like to see on this channel. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Fittdesign TV. Until next week's episode, stay awesome.